Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Stone Schaefer here live for our Wednesday morning First Alert Weather live stream. I want to thank everyone for joining me here today. Hopefully everything is running smoothly. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties there, but hopefully it is running fine now. Pretty sunny morning for many across mid-Michigan. Obviously, we had that mixed precipitation last night. We had some rain, we had some snow, we had sleet. Pretty much everything you can think of fell from the sky, and really had cooler temperatures as well. This morning, some areas to the north in the teens. We have most of the area in the 20s now, getting up to the 30s and eventually the 40s for this afternoon. But when we take a look outside right now, what we have on our US 10 camera is that sunny sky. There is some light cloud cover. You can definitely just faintly tell off in the distance, but there is going to be more cloud cover later in the day. As always, I do want to look across the state here, starting off up to the north. This is the Mackinac Bridge, which is showing us right now those relatively clear skies, just that cloud cover trying to move itself in right now. That will continue again to be something we could see on and off. Now we look out to the west. This is downtown Grand Rapids, looking like a beautiful day there. If you have any travel plans to the western side of the state, it's going to be more of the same. Much of Michigan is looking to see those clear skies right now. And again, won't be an all-day thing, but definitely something we're going to be able to see for today. Now, let me see if I can fix my camera real quick so I'm not off the screen. That's a little better for you. Sky tracker again not showing us very much. Just some light clouds already starting to roll in from the west towards Manistee, Ludington. That's an area that's already seeing some cloud cover, but should have quite a bit of sunshine here through about, I think, 1 to 2 p.m. It's going to be after that. How heavy does it get? Probably getting closer to overcast. In terms of temperatures, already up to the 30s for many areas, and even already up to the 40s. Caseville 40, Port Hope at 40, Caro at 39, Saginaw 36, even at 20 though up there. Holton Lake at 28, Clare 33, Gladwin also at 33. So a little rangy right now, but we're getting there. Some areas already approaching their high temperatures for the day. Some areas still have quite a bit of a way to go. And when we look at our wind, this is also a pretty nice thing. It's on the calmer side. Obviously last week at this time, we had some windy days. It was windy through the weekend. But over the last couple of days, it has started to calm down, and now we're looking at a calm wind out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour at most. In terms of wind gusts, we could see a wind gust up to 10 to 15. I think it's more likely in our shoreline cities, but for the most part, not going to see much when it comes to those winds here today, tomorrow, even into our weekend. It's even looking like we should see calmer winds, and I'll have more on that here in just a second. But obviously looking pretty nice right now. And again, it doesn't look to pick up through the rest of the today. This is our wind gust trend for the next 12 hours. It's mostly from the northeast or the northwest at 5 to 10. So doesn't look to pick up that much through the rest of today. Now, just a quick little 3-day preview of the next couple of days as we approach the weekend. Thursday, upper 40s, mostly cloudy skies. Definitely going to be a cloudy one, but we're going to stay dry. If you were watching last week at any of our streams or any of our newscasts, you probably noticed that we had a rain chance for Thursday into Friday. That chance has really started to move away from us, maybe far to our south. That cold front doesn't look as strong as maybe it was showing up in earlier model runs. So that ends up giving us maybe an isolated chance of rain Friday morning, but I even think that now is starting to look like a very small chance. But it's going to be 40s for tomorrow, for Friday into Saturday. Then we get to the 50s after that. We'll have that on our forecast here on our 7-day forecast in just a little bit. But I am going to take a little quick break here. Once I come back from that break, we will be looking at the next couple of days in terms of lows, in terms of highs, again at that small rain chance that we might have. So don't go anywhere. We still have a lot of information to go on your mid-Michigan weather, so stay right here. Well, welcome back, everyone. Meteorologist Stone Schaefer here. And again, starting off looking at our lows for tonight. Even with that cloud cover, it doesn't really look to keep much of that sort of warmer temperatures that we had during the afternoon. We dropped back into the 20s, from the lower to the upper 20s. And again, like we've been seeing a few areas across the coastlines into the lower 30s. This is really where we might sit for today and tomorrow, but we really start to warm back up as we head into the weekend, and that's what's going to give our lows a little bit warmer, more of those mid 30s as we get through Friday night, Saturday night, even Sunday night. With 50s during the day, we might be just a little bit warmer. Now, I did want to look at wind gusts for the next couple of days. Again, it is calm today. At most 5 to 10 miles per hour from the northeast. That's going to carry over into the evening. This is 8 p.m. seeing winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10. Tomorrow it tries to pick up just a little bit. It doesn't look to be anything extreme though. At 5 to 15 miles per hour at 11 a.m. and then into the afternoon at 10 to 15, maybe 10 to 20 miles per hour. I think it's going to be those areas along the shorelines that could see a little bit stronger of wind gusts, but I think you're usually used to that this time of year. Obviously, you're off the lake there. Nothing to stop that wind from blowing into areas like Port Hope, up to 18 miles per hour. Bad Axe even at 15 tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then maybe picking up a little bit more. This is as that cold front looks to move through. Does pick up the winds, but it's a pretty weak cold front. Doesn't look like we'll see much in terms of precipitation, and we see that on our hour by hour. Again, we got to start off today. There isn't much to see in terms of that precipitation. It's just cloud cover increasing late into the day, increasing through the night, and then really starting to increase as we're getting through Thursday. This is at noon. Overcast skies, definitely a possibility over all of Michigan, not including mid-Michigan. There may be some light rain, of lake effect rain off to the west, but for the most part we are dry. And then as we get through Thursday into Friday, I think that's where we'll see our best chance of those isolated cells, 1, 2, 3 a.m. on Friday morning. So it doesn't even look to be that widespread. It is a very small chance. We can see that through really Isabella County, Midland County, around the bay, and then by about 5 to 6 a.m., I think most of that isolated rain chance is gone. It's out of the region, and we should be dry for a majority, if not the rest of our day. Friday, seeing more sunshine. This is at 4 p.m. there, seeing lots of sunshine. So that will continue to be the trend. Again, like I mentioned earlier, there was earlier in the week, maybe that rain chance for Thursday and Friday, but it really has started to develop as it's going to miss us. And then again, that cold front that looks to move through doesn't look to be the strongest cold front. So definitely making a difference. And then through Friday night into Saturday morning, some more cloud cover will try to roll in. I don't think it's going to be the most overcast skies. We will have some sunshine on Saturday, but it's not going to be totally blue either. As we get into tomorrow for your highs on Thursday, it's even a little bit warmer than today. Lower 40s to the upper 40s. I'm not going to count out some 50s. I think if we had some sunshine, we'd probably see some more 50s, but upper 40s, 48 Bay City, 46 in Bad Axe, 48 in Flint, 47 in Saginaw. We get those lower 40s up there to the north, Ogama County, Roscommon County at 43 in some of those areas. And then out to the bay to the east, you'll also be in the lower 40s. So definitely on the cooler side to the north, but right at average for this time of year. Averages is 44, 45. So that 43 is only about 1 degree below average for much of mid-Michigan. Now, it is Wednesday. As always, they do release, the Climate Prediction Center does release their outlooks for the following week. So this is the outlook for next week, and it is still holding chances. This has been sort of that development over the last couple of days, is above normal temperatures is being predicted. Now again, this doesn't mean it's going to be 60s and 70s for Thanksgiving, but average is 45. We could hit the 50s. That's going to be above average next week. We'll see how things develop here over the next couple of days. I also want to highlight average temperatures continues to fall, so I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but if we just go off the trend, by next week, Lower 40s is our average, so when we're sitting in the mid to upper 40s next week, that's still above average. Obviously, if you have travel plans, if you're going to be heading down south for Thanksgiving, you obviously could be looking at even warmer temperatures than what they typically see this time of year. So some people may be wanting to get down to the south where they're having this higher chance of seeing above normal temperatures than if you're heading out to the northwest portions of the United States, Idaho, Montana, we'll say Oregon and Washington. Those areas are holding the chances of being below average. So I know people do like to travel during this time of year. And in terms of precipitation, this has also been a pretty big update if you've been on social media on any of the weather pages of noticing that much of the country is holding this above average temperature outlook. Again, we'll see how things develop. Things can change like this week we saw. Last week was showing this week would be above average precipitation, and it really hasn't played out that way. So this is just giving you the percentage chance of, hey, what are the likelihood of seeing above average or below average precipitation? Right now it is showing we're sitting in that percentile being above average for next week. How does that play out? I think we do have a rain chance midweek. We'll see how that plays out because it could end up changing for us. And when we look at our 7-day forecast, it does show us that rain chance maybe starting as early as Tuesday. And again, Monday in the 50s, that will be nice. Sunday in the lower 50s. But a pretty quiet 7-day forecast here. 40s for today, tomorrow, Friday. Again, the possibility of that rain chance early in the morning Friday, I think it is going to continue to shrink. I think by the time we get there, that rain chance is gone. Don't be surprised by that. Then we hit Saturday and Sunday for our weekend. It's partly to mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the 40s for Saturday, 50s on Sunday. We'll stay in the 50s on Monday and even Tuesday with that rain chance still holding on to upper 40s. We'll see how things develop here over the next couple of days. But for now, looks to be a pretty calm outlook for the next 7 days. So I don't see anything in our chat. I want to thank everyone for joining me here today. As always, you can check out our website at wnem.com. There you can catch our live streams in our live streams tab. You can catch more from our sports team, more news, obviously more weather from the First Alert weather team. We'll have a live stream later today at 2 p.m. So make sure you head over there at that time. If you want more information, we'll have another round of data there just to have a quick update to see on that rain chance. That will be a good time if you're having plans for Thursday into Friday. You want to check out that 2 p.m. stream. But I want to thank everyone for joining me here today. As always, have a wonderful rest of your day.